Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Trash Talk. I think it's episode 4. I am again joined by Zach and Oscar.
Hello.
Hello. My two
It's your boy Z, yo.
stallions.
Yo, man. Yo.
Woo! Right, what a beautiful introduction that was. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good, Sam. How are you?
Fuck.
Terrible.
Where the fuck are we?
Oh yeah!
Where are we?
This doesn't look like my bedroom.
No, it's not.
We're actually in Zach's bedroom this time. Yeah.
Zach!
Welcome you into my bedroom.
Yeah.
How did we get here?
I trapped you here. You're not
Well,
actually.
we actually got here because we were at college earlier.
So this is where you take all your little friends.
Take all my boys.
Your boys.
Take all the
Take
boys.
Your
Zach,
boys!
Your boys!
Anyways, stop talking about my
Your gay sexual habits.
Yeah,
Do you want to talk about the news or do you want to banter some more?
No, let's get
should we start with the news?
Isn't it?
Right, my first bit of news is that John Wick 2 starts filming this fall.
Ooh.
Isn't it called Autumn?
Oh yeah.
Yes, well I wrote it down as fall. So yes, for us English people, that would be autumn. For everyone else or America, that would be fall. Have you seen the first one?
Yeah.
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
It's really good. You should.
I don't give a shit about Keanu Reeves.
Why are you choosing to spray deodorant now? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh.
It's not coming. No, it's good. I like it. I like John Wick. I thought it was pretty good.
Rave reviews, I hear.
It just kind of came out of nowhere. Which
It did. It was a really cool action film. Keanu Reeves.
It
is
knew what
so
it was,
right.
and it wasn't apologising for it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's so right. He's so right.
Absolutely
You nailed it.
You're so right all the time, Zach.
Oh, I had the director is. It was
Co-director last time. One of them
dropped
has
out,
dropped out.
Yeah.
The other co-director is just directing. What do you think that was about? What do you?
I think Keanu Reeves' salary.
Or maybe it was just like
Salary.
maybe
Keanu
just-
Reeves' salary. Keanu Reeves doesn't care about salary. The whole point in Keanu Reeves is that he's a really
personally?
nice guy.
I didn't realise.
No, but you hear all the stories about how he gave half of his money to the
Matrix,
visual effects team on the Matrix.
Did you guys hear
I
about
don't
the
know
Fast
why.
and Furious director?
No.
They can't find a director for Fast and Furious
Yeah.
8. They've asked everyone and no one wants to take it.
I'm not surprised, to be fair. I think they should just end where Paul Walker
No,
died.
but it's the 7th highest grossing film of all time. I think they're gonna.
Someone will do it, but
Yeah. If I was a medium-sized director in Hollywood, I would. Take
oh
it.
yeah. If I was David Fincher,
Maybe that's
I
where
would
the John
take
Wick
it.
guy's gone. Buddy. Oh, what's that? It's my phone.
This is fine.
Sorry, I apologize.
Again!
I do
I swear
apologize.
this has
I
happened before.
apologize.
Who is it?
It's nothing. It's just my music. Turning off now.
What song is that?
I don't know.
Well,
I think it's a Mumford song.
Don't want to
It's a
copyright.
Mumford song.
Is it Mumford & Sons song?
No, it's gone. I
You
turned
turned
it
it off.
You turned it off, bastard. Oh yeah, Star Wars.
What's that? That's
I
the
love
intro.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's coming to the UK a day before everyone else.
We've talked about this. We've talked about this.
We talked about it in the podcast that we're not going to put online. That's cool, right? That happens for every film, really. We had it for all the Marvel
we're
films.
pretty good with it. We're pretty good with getting films early. Australia has the butt end of it. They go months late.
Which is weird because I swear they get the day first.
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
Good one,
Also, they make a
Oscar.
lot of films in Australia. So.
Wasn't a joke, but
Mad Max
Yeah, math.
is an Australian film.
It wasn't filmed in Australia.
No, obviously.
They could have filmed
I'm
it.
Zach.
Why
I'm
did
a
they film
dick.
it in Australia?
what makes
Well,
it
because-
what makes it nationality? Is that where it was filmed? Is that the...
It's as film studies students, we could get into this.
I think
quite
because
a
Mad
bit.
Max is just an Australian franchise.
Australian director, Australian
Actors.
cast, and everything was
Yeah.
all of the first one. It's just an Australian
So the
film.
majority of the cast,
It's like
I
a
guess.
British film doesn't need to be filmed in England
To be British.
Yeah,
Apparently, Guardians of the Galaxy is a British film.
technically, yeah. Because the visual effect team were British.
Not really, though, is it? It's a blockbuster.
Anyways, what's the third bit of news?
Christopher Nolan is going to direct an untitled Warner Brothers movie.
I don't understand why this is news. We know he's going to do another film.
Are you
Actually saying
shitting
that-
on me?
Actually saying that.
No,
No,
it's something to talk about because it could be a superhero film.
It won't be a superhero.
It won't,
Why would
but
he
it
do
could be.
superhero?
That's something we could.
Can I say though? Can I bring up? He's
No. Next bit of news.
directed a documentary already called about the Quay brothers, who are really cool.
The what? Sorry.
The Quay brothers.
Quay. I thought you meant to say Cray.
No, not the Quay brothers.
No, I
the
thought you
Quay.
meant to say Cray, so I was going to take the mick out of you. Go on, the Quay,
Quay
brothers.
brothers, who are very not famous, kind of like cult kind of heroes for what do you call it, like computer animation? Not computer animation. What's Shaun the Sheep? What's that kind of stuff?
Stop motion.
Stop motion. That's
Yeah,
it.
Aardman.
Yeah. So they were kind of pioneers in the stop motion, and he's doing a documentary.
Oh, that's very interesting.
And they're doing a showcase of all their films in London, and I really want to go see that. That'd be cool.
We could go together.
We could go together. I think Nolan's going to be there as well. Which
Is he?
Yeah.
Let's go meet Chrissy Nolan.
CN.
What?
Move on.
Just for Nolan. Anyways.
Fan 4 stick.
The Fan 4 Stick sequel. It didn't get scrapped. It wasn't scrapped.
It's going to be scrapped though eventually, won't it? It's one of those things like, we're not going to give up on it because it's still out there and we want people to go see it. Still.
Yeah.
Buy the DVD.
Unless the cast signed a contract saying they have to do it, I can't see them.
I think they
getting
probably
it back.
did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here's an interesting question.
What?
How would you cast the next fan?
Well, like a reboot.
Chris Evans as the Human Torch,
He
Michael
was
Chiklis as the Thing, Jessica Alba as the Invisible Woman, and Danny DeVito as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Perfect. That's a perfect cast right there.
Are you
Realistically,
being serious?
I
No.
think that cast of the Fantastic Four, the new one, was pretty good.
Pretty good.
The cast was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just everything else was a bit
Yeah.
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Well,
But I don't think Johnny Storm should be black. That's just not true.
No.
That was a joke.
No.
Because-
I
Clearly.
was gonna
Oh!
do a extend the joke, but I didn't feel like it. I just swallowed my choked on my spit. What was the resolution for him being black in the movie?
Sue was adopted.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Uh,
Where did Oscar go?
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like adopted children do not.
What? Don't
Say
count.
that. Say that. Say that. Say that. Say that.
Children
Go on,
what?
say it
Go on,
again.
say it.
Say
So
it.
we
Say
fought
it.
the Holocaust the first one.
Say it. It was Auschwitz. Let's go on.
I'm
Go on.
just surprised. Well, I guess her parents are, mega stars or whatever. So.
Superheroes are nothing but.
What does that
adopted people.
mean? What does that mean?
Well, no, it's a good rag to riches story, isn't it?
What do you mean?
What?
From orphan to a superhero.
That's literally every superhero.
Yeah.
Batman, Spider-Man,
Superman, his whole planet was
So,
destroyed.
You think about that?
You know, this podcast
Sorry,
is about
guys.
movies, games, comics, and here we have an idiot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
I live in the real world, okay?
Yeah,
I live
yeah,
in
it's
the real
fine.
world.
It's really-
The video games company, Naughty Dog, famously known for The Last of Us, and the Uncharted series and Ratchet and Clank, they accidentally, in a stream, confirmed The Last of Us 2, question mark.
No beds.
Oh.
Do you guys like The Last of Us?
I do like The Last of Us.
Have you played it?
Yes.
Oscar, have you played it?
Have you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, right. No.
Do you like it? The look of it?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
I think it's gonna be a film soon.
I liked it. I thought it was really good. Oh, film.
Yeah.
I got a casting. Josh Brolin
Yeah.
as Joel.
Be nominated.
Dakota Fanning as Ellie.
No, everyone says that she's too old.
Her younger sister. Sorry, her younger
Helen
sister.
or something. Ellen. Ellen, is it?
Ellen Fanning.
Yeah.
Yeah, her. She's our age.
Fanning
So.
Fanny.
Oh. Okay. Next one. Spider. No. Shut up.
teaser.
No.
for-
No. Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
His age is 15. He's going to be
Oh.
15 in the new one.
I really
That's
like
my
that.
age.
I really like that.
That is not your age, Oscar.
Yeah, it is.
Well, next
Oscar,
year.
that is not your age.
Well, I'm 15.
Oscar, no, 2 years you'll be 15.
I could be Spider-Man.
No, Oscar, you're
Wait, how old's the
Wait,
actor?
wait.
Is he our age? I think
he's
our age.
19, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, our age really. I mean, no, we're.
He's got to have a bit of a
30.
baby face.
I like that. I like he's 15. That's good. 'Cause
That
gives
is.
a
I
good-
think everyone likes.
It gives a good dynamic in the Avengers as opposed
Yeah.
to scientists and secret agents.
You're right. Zach, you're so right.
I'm right again.
He's right.
I'm right
He's
I
again.
don't
right
want
again.
it to be cool though.
What?
Zach
I
won.
think
Oscar
I
0.
I do agree with the people that say Andrew Garfield was too cool.
I agree
He
with
looked-
them,
he
but
looked
also
too
he was a cool. I liked him. I didn't have any
He
problems
was a
with him.
fine kid.
I think he was a good
He's
actor.
too cool.
He was a really good actor.
Too likable.
I'm one of the few people that has no issue with those films. Everyone else,
I actually really like the first one.
yeah, everyone else like really hates him,
can't
but I don't really mind him.
It's
to be
amazing
honest.
that it would get to the point where you'd be like, oh, fucking Spider-Man movie. Isn't it that weird?
Yeah, but that is your favorite superhero. For a lot of other people, he's not everyone's favorite
Yeah.
superhero. He's Spider-Man. You know,
That's true.
I like Spider-Man.
Is he your
He's not my favorite.
Yeah, probably.
Who's yours, Oscar?
Oh, I don't know that many. Probably Batman. I'd probably say. What?
That's such like that's such an obvious
Nah,
answer.
that's fair enough.
Well, what do you
Batman's
what do you want me
But
to say?
everyone likes Batman for a reason. There's a reason
The
everyone likes
fucking
Batman.
Plastic Man or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
Plastic
not
Man's
called
cool.
the Plastic Man. He's just called Plastic Man.
Plastic Man's cool.
I mean, I don't really. I don't know. I like the character of the Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
Is he a superhero?
There's a
Yeah,
really
he's
cool
cool.
guy in the X-Men called Cannonball. I like him.
Is he literally just a cannon?
No, I know who my favourite superhero is.
What the hell, Oscar?
Sorry, I choked on my own spit. Fucking
Didn't he just swear?
what's his name?
What?
Uh,
Great content. Superman?
no.
Zod? What the hell is that?
X-Men.
Oh,
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Cyclops?
I like Cyclops.
Cyclops
See,
is so boring.
You can tell the difference between a comic book reader and a movie reader because everyone knows in the
Movie
comics
reader.
Cyclops, movie viewer, sorry, my bad, is Cyclops in the comics is an asshole.
Yeah, and he's
He's a
evil
dick.
now. He's evil.
Yeah, he's not a nice guy. He's a dick.
Well, this is
He
what I
kills
mean.
Professor X.
I don't know.
He goes insane.
Right, Oscar, you're barred from the podcast until you've read every single comic.
Every single.
Every single comic. My favourite superhero, though.
Oh, sorry. What's your favourite superhero?
Oh, thanks, fast. Probably Moon Knight. I like Moon Knight.
Oh, fucking Moon Knight.
Who's Moon Knight?
He's the Batman.
He's not the Batman of Marvel. He's more the Rorschach. He's a warrior. He's a mercenary that was not a nice guy, and then he was killed and left for dead in the Egyptian desert. And he stumbles across the tomb of Khonshu, the Egyptian moon god, who uses him as his knight of vengeance. And he's called Mark Spector, and he has like split personality disorder, and he's insane, and he's really cool.
Comics, everyone. That's a comic.
Yeah. There's a teaser for Rogue One at the end of Star Wars Episode 7.
Oh.
Did you see that thing on Facebook?
What
The
thing?
Jakku 360.
The 360. No, I was
No,
gonna
I
send
watched
you. I was
that.
gonna get you
Is it
guys to
cool?
try and
It's
watch
pretty
it,
cool,
but I
yeah,
couldn't find
it's
it.
pretty cool. This is like you're on like a speed racer,
Yeah.
and you go past.
You're on Ray's.
What is
speed
it, like a
racer.
Google
Yeah.
Maps thing?
No, it's just like a 360 video.
Oh shit, yeah, those are cool.
You
yeah.
can like drag around, and there's like the whole crashed fucking Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
It's-
cool.
it's
Sweet.
pretty
Did you guys hear that in Star Wars Battlefront you discover how that cruiser crashed?
Did you? That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, man. Hayden Christensen,
Oh yeah, I heard.
everyone's favorite Anakin Skywalker. There's rumors that he's going to appear in Star Wars Episode 8. Rumors. There are whisperings on the internet.
And I also heard
That's
Rogue
gonna
One.
happen.
He might be in Rogue One.
What do you guys think of that? And if he was, what capacity do you think he would be in?
Here's my theory. In Rogue One, he might be Darth Vader, because they might have Darth Vader in Rogue One,
Yeah.
because it's set back then. In Episode 8, he could be a Force Ghost. And I honestly, people shit on him, but I don't think he's that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's just
that.
because the movies were shit. The script, the
They
direction.
looked for scapegoats, someone to blame.
Yeah.
Like Hayden Christensen was quite an unexperienced actor,
Yeah.
and to be able to pull that off and come out
You're literally
unscathed.
paying the most famous fictional villain of all time.
Yeah,
That's
like
big.
there's no way that you can come out of that amazingly. You're gonna have people who aren't gonna like it. And I rewatched Episode 3 the other day, and every scene he's not with Padme in, he's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad acting, but I'm gonna put that down to the script.
Yeah, it was
Rather
sales
than you know, Harrison Ford famously said you can write this shit, but you can't say
act,
it.
yeah.
So that's the reason why Hayden Christensen failed so much. It was poor writing and an inexperienced actor. I have no problem with Hayden Christensen.
Even like
I like Jumper.
Jumper was good. He's good. Yeah.
Such a
He
fucking
is.
cool
Yeah,
concept.
premise.
Concept,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is cool.
The book is so different.
What's
from the
that
movie.
one film he's
Gets
in?
raped by a female truck driver. It's a weird book.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. It's just
It's-
weird how like it's
that is
different.
funny.
Like how different.
How
it
is that funny?
It's just so stark.
How is getting raped funny?
No, the way Zach said it to me was funny.
All right, I just wanted you to explain yourself because
You don't look up.
you sound like a dickhead
Yeah.
laughing at a guy
Well,
getting raped.
Well,
Okay.
Right, fucking hell.
So,
Let's check it
yeah.
out, man.
The wild card of
What? Wild card! That's It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's a reference. I was talking to them. You. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. What's that one film Hayden Christensen is in that he's really good at?
Glass something.
It was on like Watch Mojo's top 10 list of
It's Glass
bad
something.
actors in good films.
Glass something. Let's say it one more time. Glass something.
Anyone know? Does anyone know?
No, I don't know. Should we go to the next thing?
He's talking to the audience.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I was talking to you guys.
Speak up, Connie.
Is this what you
Little
said?
bit of a. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Little bit of casting news.
Oh.
Guess.
Wonder Woman.
No.
Is it Rachel McAdam in Doctor Strange?
He's right. It's almost like you just read it
Yes!
from my notes list I've got there, but no biggie. Yeah, Rachel McAdam, Doctor Strange.
Ooh, I like that. I like it.
I like Rachel
Ever
McAdam.
since True Detective, I really like her.
I've always liked her, if you know what I mean.
In a sexual way.
She's alright.
No, not a Jesus Christ, Zach, not in a sexual way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sexual way.
What is she? A piece of meat?
What do you mean?
I mean,
I don't
why
get
do you
it.
always have to like make it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's true. No, I think she's always been really good.
No, I think she has always been
And
a
I'm
good
gonna say it. I
actress.
really like the
What
Notebook.
what
I
else
think
you
they're
see
really
in?
good.
Sorry, Zach, say that
I
again.
like the Notebook. Fuck you.
Say it again.
I like the Notebook. It's a good film. It's soppy, but sometimes you gotta be soppy.
Very well said.
That's
Very well
what she
said.
said.
I agree.
I like Hairspray. Hairspray's a good film.
She's not in Hairspray.
No, I was just saying about films that we're not supposed to like but do like.
Okay, right. Yeah.
What you know what I want to hold on, just while I'm thinking. What's that film where Willem Dafoe is like in a really fucked up relationship with his wife because his kid's dead,
The Englishman.
and they rape each other and
No,
stuff.
that's the one where Voldemort's splashed.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. And he has sex with like by a tree or something, isn't it?
And she puts a nail through his hands
Yeah, I
and
know
legs,
this
and
one.
she fucks him.
It's not necrophiliac. It's something like that, though.
I've seen both of those.
What, nymphomania?
Yeah.
Necrophilia is a very different thing to nymphomania.
Oh yeah.
You've actually watched them.
Yeah, they're really
Yeah.
cool.
See,
I like them.
They're not bad. Sheila Boosin.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
I can't watch them because my Netflix is linked up to the home account Netflix on my TV. So if I'm now watching
Why don't you just make
Nymphomania.
your own account?
I have got my own account, but we can't change the home TV account.
It's
To
not
the-
It's not like porn.
It's not.
Yeah, but it's called Nymphomania, and I don't want people going, Sam, why are you watching Nymphomania?
Why didn't you just say you just watched it?
No, anyway.
Anyways.
Supergirl, maybe getting her own movie.
Yeah.
Not the obviously
Yeah, not the
it's
TV.
different to the TV. Or she's going to feature in the Man of Steel sequel, and everyone's favorite Happy Feet babe Mad Max director George Miller has expressed his interest in the
I think
project.
it's wishful thinking though that you got there.
Why?
Just because it's just like dream casting. It's like, oh, Christopher Nolan should direct, you know, Supergirl. It's like, yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
What's,
don't know.
I said George Miller. Why are you talking about Chris?
I'm just saying it's like out
Well,
there.
he said he wants
He's
to.
too old.
It's not a
As he
case.
said he wants to.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
what I'm saying. George Miller said he wants to do that, and that's the direction they take.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's not as if people are going, "Oh, I want
Because he was
George
going to do
Miller."
Justice League, wasn't he?
He was, as he had a
He could
Morton.
still do it. He could fucking still do it.
I don't know, man.
He could.
He's
Justice
pretty
League could
old.
direct the. He did Mad Max.
Yeah, but I mean, are they making sequels to that?
He's not old enough that he's.
So.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. They've already confirmed.
Is
It's
he
like
gonna
They
commit to a
they
Mad-
have and they haven't.
it's
big
called
thing?
Mad Max: The Wasteland.
I think they've confirmed it and they haven't confirmed it at the same time.
No, they have confirmed
No,
it.
they have confirmed.
They've
it's one of
confirmed it, and they've got a title for it.
Yeah, but it's one of those.
As
things
a lover of the Mad Max franchise,
I think
you're
Mad-
wrong.
Mad
Knows
Max
what
did
he's
make
talking
a shitload of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not what George Miller's for.
I know, but I'm saying the studio. You're gonna-
Yeah, but the studio that works with George Miller,
It didn't make money.
it's
No,
a
not
cult. It's going to be a cult film.
It already is.
It's already a cult film.
I want there to be a sequel. I just don't think
Studios aren't idiots. They know that it's not a massive investment. It's still made a profit,
they will. Yeah.
and it's something that if George Miller pioneers for, he can get, and I think he will pioneer for it because he wants it. He wants that sequel.
He wants that sequel, yo.
Your butt plug vibrating.
That's my butt plug vibrating.
They probably got it.
It's gone.
You ready to go on the next bit?
Super. Oh, we've done that.
No. Pacific Rim.
Actually, can I talk about casting news as well?
Yeah. I like this. You're bringing stuff into it, so it's not just me doing stuff like it is every week.
rumours of who's the God of War?
Kratos.
No.
Oh, Ares.
Ares, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Bean's
Right.
going to be Ares in
Oh.
Wonder Woman,
I like Sean Bean.
and Eva Green is going to be the mother of Wonder Woman in.
Hero.
Do you know Eva Green's French?
Yes, I didn't know that.
You know, Ares is the villain. Ares is a villain, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he's not a villain, more. Oh, you just breathed
Did I?
right on my neck.
Fish
I
breath?
could feel that. Fish breath.
I didn't know earlier.
No. I like Sean Bean. I think he's a good actor.
I do.
I'm Sean Bean.
But I feel like he's him in everything now.
Yeah, but
Like, I
he's
could-
gonna die.
That's
Do you
such
reckon
a,
he'll die?
like that casting is like almost too perfect kind of thing.
Oh, I'm Zach. Nothing's good enough for me.
Alright, I was just giving my opinion. Wasn't I?
What do you think this is, a podcast? You can't give your own opinions.
Yeah.
If I want.
You could just be Oscar who just sits there in silence, not
Yeah.
saying
And
What do you want me to
He
say?
doesn't say anything,
I don't
and then he
know
says
what you're
the
talking
most
about half the
radical
time.
thing.
Yeah,
The Holocaust,
Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Rape is funny.
I don't,
Holocaust didn't happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Jews did 9/11.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
you.
well, okay.
now it's all about Sam.
What?
It's not all about Sam.
What are you talking
Why are you
about?
bringing juice into this?
It was a
Anyways, let's move on to the next thing.
cut here. There's a cut here. Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
You know that movie?
Oh
Pacific
yeah.
Rim.
I like that. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Mhm.
It's possibly, well, it has been. It definitely put on hold, possibly cancelled. It's
Yeah.
cancelled, right?
I don't
it's
think so.
cancelled.
I think it'll come back. I hope so. I'm dreaming.
Someone, the Weekly Planet, Mr. Sunday Movies,
The
and
Weekly
Wikipedia
Planet.
about
The
the Weekly
Weekly
Planet
Planet.
is a podcast we all listen to that's greatly inspired me, and the reason I probably do this podcast.
Yeah.
Said that he said something. I can't remember what he said, but afterwards they were like, "That means it's cancelled." He said something. I can't remember, but in an interview
Oh.
he said something that just made it sound like it was going to be cancelled.
I think it was Gilmer.
What was that, Oscar?
What?
You were like,
I think it was Guillermo
Yes.
del Toro said, "Oh, we're gonna maybe talk to the studio about it," and stuff like that, which made it sound like, "Oh, maybe not gonna happen."
yeah, that's cancelled, right?
Yeah.
Also, this morning, fresh off the breaking news,
Wait, breaking news! It's the jingle. Breaking news.
No, it's serious breaking news.
Oh, sorry. Is it?
No, it's not really.
Breaking news today in the news. Go on.
What was that bit?
This is news.
That was our jingle for breaking news.
Right, no, speaking, I'll get onto jingle in a second, actually. Yeah, so Spectre, you know Sam Smith's doing the song Spectre?
Oh, it's came out. It's
Writing
come out
the Wall.
today.
It came out today. It came out this morning.
Have you heard it?
I heard it.
Spectre.
That is not. It's like the
Let the
right. No,
spectre-
it sounds a bit like Goldeneye,
Yeah.
but it goes like the writing on the wall,
Yeah.
and it's kind of. I don't like it. It's a very Sam Smith song, and it doesn't sound very James. I don't know. I don't like it. I liked Skyfall. I loved Skyfall.
Skyfall.
Let it crumble. We will stand tall. Take it on forever. No, I like Skyfall. I thought that was a sweet
song?
song. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and I like the film.
I like the film.
I like
that
Adele.
whole-
I like Adele too.
What's better, Casino Royale or Skyfall?
Casino Royale.
Casino Royale.
I mean,
I think Casino Royale is the best Bond film.
Skyfall is a way more exciting film, but Casino Royale
It's
is
so beautiful.
is
as
an
well.
it is Casino Royale is an incredible film. Technically,
Casino.
it's beautiful. It's a masterpiece.
Royale.
It's a really, really good
Have you
film.
heard that Daniel Craig that this might be his last one?
I thought he was doing another one.
No,
Well-
but he said in an interview, he kind of indicated that like maybe I'm kind of done.
Well, I
with
thought
this.
that's why everyone's like, oh.
Do you know what's really annoying me? When
David
everyone's like,
Beckham.
"Oh, this guy has a photo in a
It's
suit.
literally
He should be James Bond."
Not even every actor, every like
Every
white
person
guy.
in a
I
suit.
don't know about you guys, but people have been saying I should be James Bond.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I've
I've heard that.
I think I heard that on IGN's podcast.
Wait, can you go? Boom! Do that to the camera.
Okay, ready?
Boom! Yeah. I think so.
Do Bond, James Bond.
Bond. James Bond.
Can I do mine?
Yeah.
It's me, Bond! And James Bond! That's an inside joke.
It is an inside joke, but it's not a very good one.
No,
Um,
it's running steam. It's running on steam.
Jingles. Now, on this little part, I'd like to give it a very special mention to two very special boys. It's not you two.
Oh, is it
Oh,
not?
oh,
It's
no.
not. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's not. It's my cousins.
Okay. Who are us?
My cousin Dylan Eater. He owns his own YouTube channel, and he's incredible. He's way better than I'll ever be. He's way better. He's awesome. He knows things I'll never know. He's a genius when it comes to doing stuff on YouTube.
It's not hard though, is it?
And no, but he's 13, 14.
Oh right.
And he's incredible.
Okay.
He knows stuff that a 20-year-old would know. Like
Yeah,
even
yeah.
that.
Big
Someone
up,
who's been
Dylan.
doing Photoshop their whole life. He's
Shout out to
really,
Dylan,
really
yo.
good at it. So just say hello to Dylan. I know he's a fan of the podcast. I also did a video with him last Saturday. I recorded like a little sketch with him. It's funny, and he's edited it amazingly. So go and check that out on his channel, Dylan Eater. In the coming, I think at the start of this month, I should be wearing his T-shirt during our podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
So
His
I'll be
T-shirt.
his T-shirt. Yeah, he's got his own merchandise and stuff. Yeah,
Fucking tight.
he's a genius.
What a
Yeah.
boy.
So I should be wearing his T-shirt. 2 podcast time, maybe.
Ooh.
So yeah, that'd be cool. Also, I've always thought that this needs some sort of jingle, intro song, outro
We
song.
did it earlier.
So my other cousin, Zach, he's an incredible musician. Not this Zach. Zach is way cooler than you. He's way cooler than all
Yeah,
of us.
it's not hard.
He's an awesome musician. He's really talented. He writes his own songs and stuff. And he'll be writing the jingle intro for our podcast. So
Yeah,
say hello
man.
to Zach, and thank you very much for
Thanks,
that.
Zach. Respect.
Love both of you. Ah, that's cute.
Okay.
Now we have 2 sort of main segments to talk about, really. Actually, we have 3. The first one, I went to Star Wars Secret Cinema.
We've talked about this.
No, we talked about
yeah.
this in the podcast.
Sorry.
God. Yes, I went to Star Wars Secret Cinema. Why is it every single time you guys find something to play with? One time it was like you found a Ninja Turtle sword and you get putting it on my shoulder. Now it's...
A broom.
What is that? It's the broom handle.
Yeah.
There's no broom on it.
Yeah,
It's
held
just
it.
the handle.
Yeah.
It's just a handle.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like to play with.
Anyway, do you guys know what Star Wars Secret Cinema is?
Yes, I've heard of it.
What is it?
Why don't you explain? Because you actually.
But don't spend as fucking long as you did last time.
I spent 4 minutes, and during that time, swiping pictures of anime girls as I was trying to explain something that's really cool.
Oh.
It's really cool.
Okay, you're passionate about it.
I am
Tell us.
Okay.
What did you do? What's Secret Cinema?
Okay,
Just
so
tell us, come on.
okay, so Secret Cinema is basically an interactive cinema going experience. So you go to this set location in London, and we didn't know where we were going until a couple of hours before. They give you, it's kind of a role-playing thing, so they give you characters and your role in the Rebel Alliance that you have to play. My name was Gies Papanoida. I was a Rebel Alliance Starfighter pilot. My dad was a Jedi, and my brother was an Alliance General. So we were all pretty cool characters. So then you get there, and you're escorted into this place. And
How do you know where it is? Do you just know where?
Oh, they send you emails and stuff, and they'll say, meet here. So you meet these people, and they walk you across to the place, and it's like 4 sound stages. It's humongous, and you get in, and everyone else is role playing. Like everyone who works there, they're pretending as they're part of the Rebel Alliance. So they're all like, "Come on, move," and they're saying like, "Oh, the narrative of this is that you need to escape Earth and fly to Tatooine, and from Tatooine make your way over to Alderaan." So you're going through it, and they're like, "Oh, don't look up. You have to buy these masks, and you wear this mask over your face." And they're like, "Oh, keep your face covered, because the Rebel Alliance doesn't want the Imperials to find you or something." So you have all these people who were rebels role playing, telling you go here, and then you get on like a series of seats. And there's a huge screen in front of you, and it plays like the skyline of Canary Wharf, which is where it was basically. And you fly up and you fly into space, and then you land on Tatooine. And 2 stormtroopers walk in with an Imperial guard, and they're like, "Have your passport documentation ready?" So you're like, "Okay, cool." So you get out, and you're part of this huge queue. And the first like 4 people were called up and were like asked questions by this lady dressed like an alien. And we were like, "Oh, cool, we're gonna get asked questions. What should we say?" And then they were just sort of like, "Everyone else just go past and just let these 4 people just have this bit. And we went past, and it's a vertically challenged person stood on a box, and like we were just not expecting that. There's quite a few. There was that sounds weird, but we got in there, and then it's just Mos Eisley. It's
That's cool.
It's a huge sound stage that's decked out with sand everywhere. They have people selling food, and then you have stormtroopers walking about. You have Luke Skywalker, Han and Chewie are in there's the cantina there playing the music.
Oh.
And it's just such an immersive experience. Like, you have stormtroopers. There was Boba Fett walking around. We got eyed up by like Boba Fett at one point, and we were too scared to sort of interact with him. But we kept hoping that like if we gave him the evils, I don't know, he'd do something with us. No, Boba Fett.
What's the kind of price tag for this kind of thing? Is it
70 quid.
Wow. I mean,
But
it's a night out though. It's not like
it
you're
is,
just
it
watching
is,
a movie.
and at the end of it, it turns into a nightclub
Oh, wow.
for over 18s. So
That's cool.
it is pretty cool. And then they'd reenact like I don't know. Greedo would get shot in the canteen.
That's cool.
Yeah, and there are some weirdos there and some normal people. I mean,
I can imagine.
we went and sat down in the we went and sat down in the cantina. And when you greet someone, they were like, when you greet someone, you're supposed to shake their hand and go Rebel X. And if they reply with you, then they're also a rebel. But if they don't, then they're a bad guy. And we were sat down and we were just enjoying a drink. And we were like, this is really cool. This is really cool. And a guy comes in. He's not a cast member, wearing full Rebel fighter uniform. And he sits down and he goes, Rebel X with you. And he's got a terrible American accent on it. He's like, oh, I just flew in from the Corellian ring, and boy, are my arms tired. And it was like, you're a dick, mate. You're a dick. And we were like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
Cool. But yeah, and then to get onto the next stage, we were sort of a bit disappointed at this stage because we were like, is this it? I thought it would be a bit more than that. So we thought we were going to go on to the next stage, which was watching the film. And they're like, oh yeah, you have to have got some spice. And you're supposed to bring these seeds that you trade for a circuit board, and you trade the circuit board for some spice. We didn't do any of that shit. We were like, how can we get some stuff? So they were like, okay, go talk to the bartender. And using my drama skills, I walked up and I was like, I'm going to be honest with you here, Mr. Bartender Man. Like, we have nothing to trade with you, but I'm a Rebel Alliance starfighter pilot, and I need your help and stuff. And he was like, what about, there's a Jedi and there's a Rebel Alliance general, and he was like, you have to shake our hands, and he was like, oh, look in my eyes and tell me if you're really a rebel and stuff. And then he gave us the spice, which is pretty cool. So we went into the next stage, and it was similar to the first thing as having like a screen, but it was like a screen here, and then down the aisle it was everyone sort of sat facing each other. And we're like, hold on, what's going on here? And then the Rebel Alliance are like, okay, now we're flying to Alderaan. And we were like, oh, maybe it's not ended yet. And you have the whole image of you flying off of Tatooine and flying to Alderaan. And then they're like, oh no, we've been pulled in by a tractor beam of some sort. So then you see like a little moon, and then they're like, what the hell is that moon? And then, you're getting pulled in, and the guy's like, before the guys even said it, everyone's gone, that's no moon. And then like the guy pulls it down, and he's like, that's no moon. And then you land and you're on the Death Star, and they're like, okay, just act, casual. Right.
Cool,
Just as Jedi.
Yeah. there's like two stormtroopers and an Imperial Guard walk on, and they're like, okay, go this way. And they were like, oh yeah, if you're a Rebel Alliance, if you're a fighter pilot, then keep going down. And I was like, oh, I'm a fighter pilot, I'll do that. That sounds kind of cool. And bearing in mind, I was just completely like a normal person. I felt it's so immersive that I did feel like I was in Star Wars, but I was way cooler than everyone there. I did feel like I was an Alliance starfighter pilot, but way cooler than everyone. And then you're on the Death
Were
Star.
there any girls there?
Yeah, tons of. You'd be amazed at the amount of attractive girls that were there. There was a lot. There was a lot.
No, I implied it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was an implication.
Did you go off of a
So
hut?
then you're on the Death Star, and I was walking off to join the starfighter pilots, and my dad and brother got called in by this guy dressed like a Jedi, and he was like, oh yeah, at some point I'm going to need your help to ward off the dark side, and if you see it, I'm going to need you to do like this symbol to help me. And he was like, oh, tell everyone, it was like that or something, tell everyone that you know to help us. And we were like, okay. No. And then we walked off to see this Rebel pilot thing, and I was like, oh, this might be kind of cool. It turns out it's just someone shouting something at you, and you having to do a really embarrassing action. Like she'd shout, get down. So you'd have to sit down on the floor, and then at one point you'd have to run with your arms extended, and it was just like
It's really cool.
really don't want to do that.
Really cool.
So I was walking behind them as there was like a corridor of people doing that, and it was weird. And then they sort of corralled people into like this middle area. It's sort of there's the lower area, and then there's walkways up above. You guys getting bored or?
No.
I'm nearly finished.
No, go.
And we were like, okay, what's gonna happen now? And then we stood under this walkway, and we just see these like black boots, and we were like, holy shit. So we like walked back, and there was a Darth Vader there talking to an Imperial like spy, and we were like, holy fuck. And then they take off the mask. Surprise!
This is the one from Lord of the Rings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then they reenacted bits of Episode 4 just on that Death Star. They had Han Solo run down one part, and then him getting chased by stormtroopers. They had a lightsaber battle between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. And then above us they brought down like they flew across like a huge X-wing that Luke was sat in, and they reenacted like the Death Star being destroyed, and then all the cast would come out the top of these stairs, and we'd have to walk up to the top of the stairs and be like, well done, you saved the Rebel Alliance. And they're like, thanks buddy. And then you walk into this huge arena, probably half the size of a football field maybe, and it's filled with screens. There's probably about 4 or 5 huge screens, and then they just play Episode 5 for you. And you got certain scenes. There'll be the cast coming out and reenacting important scenes from it. Like, for example, they just had the fight between Luke and Darth Vader.
Spoilers.
They had them, and it was perfect in sync. Every lightsaber strike was exactly the same, and it was really cool. And the atmosphere was just. It was crazy. Like, people were shouting stuff out, even though everyone there had seen the film before.
Yeah.
They would still cheer as if it was like the first time. It's crazy. Like you sort of, when I was at the start, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to find some way of separating myself from these total weirdos. And then by the end, you're just so immersed with it, and it's such a shared experience that it's really nice. And you just get such a mix of people. You get parents with their kids. You get like a group of ladies were there. Like, there was just a group of lads, and everyone was just united by this one thing, and it was incredible.
Really cool.
It is really cool.
Do they do
really
other
cool.
secret cinemas?
Yes, they've done Back to the Future before.
Oh
That
yeah,
was one
I
they
know
did.
that one. That's cool.
And then I was listening to IGN UK's podcast, and they've done like what's the the girl's missing, and it's the town, and it's the coffee shop, and our media teacher really likes it.
Girl's missing.
Oh, God.
Who's in it?
No one. And the girl gets murdered, and they're trying to find out why the girl's murdered, and they find her body on the beach. TV show. Crimson. No, not Crimson. Oh, come on. Come on.
Is it happening?
No, it's an old one. Alex really likes it.
Oh, Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Thank God. That was going to really annoy me. Yeah, Twin Peaks. They did like a coffee shop type thing. Twin Peaks. So they do stuff like that all the time, but
That's awesome.
it needs the amount of preparation that goes into it. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
It was awesome. I would recommend going again. Like, if you're a fan of Star Wars, then just go. Like, if you like it but you don't love it, go. You'll still love the experience. Like, it's incredible, and I won't. Like, I'm struggling to find ways to put into words what I saw, just because you can't explain it, and you're not allowed to take photos or anything like that. So, but it was awesome, really cool. All right. Other main bit.
What's next?
That was this is the video game section
Oh.
where we were
Wait, can we do
tasked.
the video games as jingle
Okay,
music?
you ready?
1,
2, 3, 4. That's actually really loud and annoying. Do you want to do a slow one?
Yeah.
A piano, you ready? Anyway, where I gave the task of you have to come up with your own video game.
Oh yeah.
So you got to create the concept. What is that? What's that?
Just
We did it before, and I know, but we'll talk about more this time.
Yeah.
We'll go more into depth. So you have to come up with any video game. The technology doesn't have to exist for you to be able to play it. Like, it can be anything, but it can't be another setting for GTA.
Okay.
So it's
Why GTA?
it can be It can be a prequel or a sequel or anything. It can be
GTA.
related to a series. You can say in the style of it can be,
Yeah.
like a Rockstar game, but you have to come up with everything yourself.
Do you want to start us off, Sam?
I'm actually going to start us off. You're right. So my idea.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows me knows I'm a massive fan of BioWare RPGs to the point where it's annoying. Like, so I was thinking, what do people love about those games? And it's the companions, it's your interactions with people. So I thought, what would be the best way to make you interact with those people? So I have invented the technology, not invented, but stolen it, where everything you say comes out to the AI. So if you were interacting with a person and they were like, "What's your name?" and you literally said your name, they'd hear that, they'd interact with it. Like the coding is so advanced, it can take in any number of things. So there's a huge element of talking, and whether you want to be the guy who tries to talk someone into it, because in video games you always feel like there's that one thing you want to say but you can't say. So you have that option.
That's a cool idea.
But also, like at the start, you have do you want the complete experience or do you want the typical RPG experience where you do have the dialogue wheel and you don't have to, but you can switch it on and off. So if you're feeling like you just want to play the game one day, then you don't have to do the talking part. And at the start, the customization would just be you'd be able to control every strand of hair, every like beard hair bit, like every little bone. You could spend like 4 hours, huh?
Pubic hair? Pubic hair?
Yeah, full nudity. I think that would be cool.
I think they should do that in a game.
You can control any aspect. They have done it in a game.
Are they?
Yeah. Wait. What do you mean they should do it?
Customize the weenus size.
Oh no. Oh, Saints Row.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah. Just completely, you can spend 4 hours creating your hair or something like that, or if you want, you have the set standard sliders, so you can do that normally. And just sort of have it as an experience of.
Is there a multiplayer aspect to it?
I'll get to the story first.
Yeah.
The probably not, no, because I feel like the games company would spend too much time worrying about the multiplayer. Actually, I've just thought of a multiplayer aspect. But the story is basically you can pick any origin. So it's futuristic sci-fi. So you could either be a military soldier, you can be a general, you can be a vigilante, you can be a rebel, you can be a beggar, whatever. Whatever you want to be, you can pick that. And that's your origin. Whatever your origin is, you end up getting betrayed by the same guy for whatever the reason is. So you decide, shit, I want to go after this guy. So you're like, I've had enough of this, and you assemble your crew to take him down. You can pick there's probably about 30 people you can have on your crew.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
But each one, you can't take them all on missions with you. Like obviously, because otherwise 30 that's too much. So you have like a set of 10 that you can choose to take with you. But you can romance any of the 30 people on it. You can spend 100 hours talking to one guy who runs the engine, and spend no hours talking to the sexy woman who's the typical of the genre. Proper representation of everyone. So there's no one who's like, oh, she's a lesbian, but she's so poorly written that you kind of hate that character, or they're gay, but that's not a huge part of their story. That's just what they are. It doesn't matter. So you have that aspect of it, and if you want to be a woman and you want to grow out your beard or whatever, you can. It's literally it doesn't matter what you want to do. Like you can do it. It's all about how the player wants to do it. So
would there be like ship customization?
Yeah, you completely customize the shape, everything. So you talk to your crew and you recruit them, set them on missions and stuff like that, and you can go around this whole planet, and every planet is probably the size of half the GTA map. You have that huge aspect of exploration in that you can do roughly the same amount of stuff you can do in a GTA map. There'll be like bounty missions, little skirmishes, side missions. Everything is fully like cutscene.
Really
everything
detailed,
looks awesome. So obviously this game is impossible. It can never happen. But in multiplayer, you can pit your ship against the other person. So you can have
I could see something
space
like
battles.
Yeah,
that's right. Just wait till I'm finished, you bastard. You can have space battles, and then you can try and board the other person. An experience that doesn't take away from the main story, but you can take your main story to the multiplayer. Like if you do it, then you'll get some extra credits you can buy armor with or something. Oh yeah, the armor's for the customization
Maybe
as well. Like you can change it and
only
everything. There's like a section of the map that will literally be multiplayer, and if you go into that section, you're going to get attacked by enemy ships.
Yeah.
So there's great ship combat, there's great ground combat. It'll be like a third person or a first person. If you want to have like dual blasters or rifles or an energy sword or whatever, you can do that. So that'll be it. That'll be it,
Cool.
really.
What would it be called?
You know, I never really thought.
Spaceballs?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. That's a
Solid
great.
idea.
That's a really good name for it, actually.
Yeah.
Or like,
Star
I
Wars.
guess you're kind of like tracking though. You're like
I could go with Star Trek.
you're tracking through the stuff. Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, Oscar or Zach, who wants to go
Oscar,
first?
you have a go. What are you got?
Are you just buying time so you can think of yours?
No, I know mine
Oh,
already.
okay.
I was saying
Mine would be a top-down strategy sort of type game. Sort of like what did I say? What were they called?
RTS? XCOM.
XCOM. Like XCOM,
Yeah.
but it's set in an alternative future where the Nazis have
Okay.
won the war.
Wolfenstein RTS.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like the
and-
man in the high school house.
Yes, like the man in the high castle. And
This is literally the exact same stuff we said in the last podcast.
Yeah.
You went, man from the high castle.
And then, you can have an online element where you play other people,
Play
rank
Nazis?
up, and do weapons. I quite like the card game idea as well. I quite like that aspect of games nowadays.
Yeah, I like that when it doesn't take away from the main story.
No,
Yeah.
or just adds to it.
Yeah, like The Witcher, that's a really good card element
Yeah.
of it because you don't ever have to do it. I spent the whole game just going, fuck off cards, I don't have time for that shit.
That's not what I meant. Not that
Oh,
type of card game.
right,
I
what did
mean
you
like
Outside of the game.
you mean like do you know like Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Hearth-
that's
oh,
just
yeah,
outside
yeah.
of the
Like
game.
stuff like that, not like Caravan in Fallout or whatever it's called. So like collectible cards that would be like a weapon or
Yeah.
something. that you can trade
Oh.
with people online or whatever.
Okay, so
Okay.
you like microtransactions.
Yeah, well,
almost.
yeah, but not you don't. pay for them.
Oscar's a bastard.
Don't
Oh, they're
pay
free.
them!
How do you get these cards?
It's just outside
It's
of the
just
game.
I don't know. Every time you rank up or something, you get a
You
we
get
do
a
special
notification that
missions.
at WH Smith there's a card waiting for you or
No.
something.
It's online.
No,
Would it be online?
it's they're in the game.
Oh, they right. You said they were out of the game.
I
No,
think so.
no, they're in the game.
Okay.
And then you have
Okay,
special weapons, special upgrades. I don't know.
cool.
Yeah.
So the cards, are they like chance things?
Yeah, it would be like a random stuff.
So if I spent like 400 hours playing one thing, wanting one thing, I can never get that one thing.
Conceivably, it'd be good. I think that because like then there'll be variety in cards.
Yeah, no, I can see that as a
yeah.
replayability value.
Well, I
to
mean, you can
And then
trade with other players.
And then
to get
yeah,
whatever.
Right, okay.
You would have got all of these cards and
Okay.
to trade for that card you really want. Yeah.
that. So is it customizable? Is that customization? Because I like customization.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, you know, in XCOM you can like you can. Have
I
your-
really like
love that
You can
customization.
have your squad.
That's my favorite part of
It'd be like that.
XCOM. You can kind of
Yeah, I love that. Man, when I first played XCOM, I made a bit weird at the time because I was like a child. But
This was like
I had no. I mean, a child is in mentally. Like I was an idiot.
Okay.
So I had my girlfriend on my team
Yeah.
and all my friends at the time.
Yeah.
Really weird, right?
I did that.
And
Not me.
I'm not. I'm
Oscar was on it, but I wasn't that friendly with Oscar yet. Zach wasn't on it because I didn't know him.
Yep.
But Oscar died pretty quickly. But I took this whole squad of my friends, and watching them die was so painful. And at the end, I had my girlfriend as a character that has to sacrifice herself. And at the time, I was like, ugh.
Ooh, no.
I probably shouldn't tell her. That's weird. No, it was I like these games, and I can't wait for the second one. I'm actually third. Well, they technically kind
Sorry, yeah,
of
sorry.
rebooted it. That's kind of such a dickhead thing to do. Zach thinks.
Sorry.
I'm thinking of trying to find some way of getting a gaming PC so I can try and get it.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Oscar, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, what's your one would be called? What would
Oh, yeah.
Man in the High Castle is what I call it.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you'd have to do direct.
I'd buy the rights.
I mean that. Yeah, that'd be cool if you did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm
Um, My one would be about time agents.
Asians.
Asian time agents.
Oh.
Agents.
Can you
I get
customize
it, I
them?
get it.
You can customize them.
Wait, was that
Can you make them Asian?
You can make them Asian
Was that
if you want-
reference?
if you want to. Oh, sorry.
Just cut that bit out. That didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
So there's So you're a time agent, and time travel is invented, obviously, in this world, and people are like maybe hiding bodies, hiding drugs in different time eras and stuff like that.
That is
And
cool.
you would have to travel back and fight in all these different settings. So like 1920s France, 1800s Britain, whatever,
That's
all
awesome.
that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
And there would also be a massive online multiplayer aspect to it. So
Right.
there'd be like teams of 30v30 going at each other in this big kind of like
Going at it.
historical setting.
Going at it.
Just like in-
Medieval England,
Yeah.
just going at it.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, and I guess it's a lot like Assassin's Creed in that way.
Yeah.
But there'd be a lot
But
of
good.
like, there'd be a lot of like, oh, you could just follow this random person and he's gonna live this. You could follow an NPC and he would go back home and live his, say hello to his wife and do like,
Right.
like
So it's a
everyone has story.
it's a massive world
Well,
that
yeah.
the
It's an
AI really
impossible,
works. Yeah.
A game engine, I guess.
But I
yeah.
feel like if you are doing the whole premise is you can create a game,
Yeah.
and if it is impossible, you might as well do it instead of
Yeah.
doing an RTS.
So that's basic. It would be a third person.
That's a
adventure.
really cool concept. I really like that. Called
And I would call it Space Boy. No.
Space Boy!
Time Cops. That's such a
Uh,
cliched name.
No,
though.
I don't want to sound like it's from the 90s.
Transporter 3.
Time troubles.
It'd be like a one.
Troubles,
It'd be a
troubles,
one word.
Monty
It
Python.
would be like Destiny. It'd be
Star
something
Wars.
like that.
Foreshadowing. There you go.
Yeah.
Did it. That's what it's called. Foreshadowing.
Right.
All right. I got another segment.
Fucking hell, Jesus.
It really won't take that long.
12, 16.
It's literally just it's called lesser known stuff that we would recommend to people. I thought this might be a new thing that we can
Oh, a
implement.
new
So
section. Sorry, yeah.
so basically the premise of this is just stuff that people might not necessarily know about that you think is
Yeah,
cool and it's
okay,
great and it can
that's
be
cool.
anything.
That's cool.
Oscar, you got something?
Fucking
I'll go
drop me-
first. I'll
drop
go
me right
first.
in there.
Yeah, sorry, I did. I got like a game, a movie, and a comic book. The game is Sunset Overdrive. It's an Xbox One exclusive, and it didn't do too well sales. It's an awesome game. Awesome game. I mean, really fast paced, really quite exciting. Customization is great. Customization, right? Yeah, and it's just a really, really fun game that I thoroughly enjoyed playing, and I'm sad that when I finished it. But yeah, it's awesome. It's really good. I would really recommend getting that. And then for movies, I put Snowpiercer. That's a really, really good movie. It's really dark, dystopian film about the world has frozen over, and the only thing that's survived is these people on a train, and like a class system emerges, and it's awesome. If you want to get like a dystopian type film, it's great. The visuals are great. It's very visceral, gut wrenching, heart wrenching experience that you just parts I had my mouth open at. It's awesome. It's a really great film. And then comic books, I'm gonna go with Moon Knight, written by Warren Ellis. He's kind of a weird guy, but he's really good. It's
He's
quite
like a Martin Bowles Batman.
it's quite a trippy book, but it's awesome. Did you guys just kiss?
No, he kissed my shoulder.
It really looked like you guys just kissed. You went behind my head. Jesus. Yeah, it's a really trippy, kind of really quite violent. It's a really great comic book. It's just about to go, and it's the volume 3 is coming out October, so it's awesome. It's really, really great, and I would definitely recommend it.
Okay. Can I go?
Yeah, if you want, I guess.
There is a YouTube channel called SourceFed, which are really and SourceFed Nerd though is the one you should check out. They do
They're
and
kind of known.
they have a podcast called Comic Book Movie Show or something like that. Just look at the SourceFed channel. They have it every Friday, and it's a really, really, if you like anything we talk about here, it's a really, really good podcast.
No, don't recommend another podcast.
Well,
Let's stop listening to ours. Theirs is
Yeah.
way better than
It's
ours.
more of a YouTube show, and they always have a they always get these cool people involved with either the movie industry or the comic book industry to stop by the show and talk about stuff, which is really cool.
That's way better than what we do.
Then a short film I'm going to recommend is called Seawall. I rewatched it recently. It's one guy. It's a one-man show, and it's just him talking. It sounds really boring, but it's not. It's one guy talking. I don't want to spoil it if you are going to watch it, but he's just monologuing to camera for 40 minutes, and it's really awesome. We've met the screenwriter. He's really cool.
Did we?
Yeah, remember last year the screenwriter came to the college.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we met him. He kept fingering his bottle.
Yeah.
It's really weird. He had like a bottle and he kept putting his finger in it.
Swearing.
And he kept swearing, and us three were trying so hard not to laugh at him, just like finger blasting this bottle.
He's
And
a
our
cool guy.
drama teacher saw us, and he was laughing as well.
He's a cool guy, though.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. Oscar?
Oscar, do you have anything?
Oh, I would recommend some TV shows. Well, I've been. Well, firstly, I'm going to do a movie because I think we've all seen this, and recently it was recommended by Sam to me, so I watched it yesterday. A film called Bronson.
Yeah.
With,
I read something about that.
With his your fetish.
My favourite, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Thomas Hardy.
It's very good. It's a character piece, I would say.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely.
basically a one-man show as well.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Lots of Tom Hardy staring
At the camera.
at the camera.
It's very psychedelic, right?
It's a crazy,
Lots
crazy
of naked
film.
Tom Hardy.
It's the same guy that did Drive, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a film I would recommend you watching, and sitting down with your takeaway
Yeah.
and just going,
It's
oh,
not-
let's watch
maybe
this
don't
over
watch it with
dinner.
your friends either.
No, it's a film you kind of have to watch on your own and just take it in, really.
Let's have a nap halfway.
Yeah.
I slept for an hour.
I find myself watching it and just wanting it to end. Just
Yeah.
willing to it to end, not because I hated it, but because that's the experience
yeah.
that it's trying to give you. That it's making it hard to watch. Yeah. And Tom Hardy's incredible. He's phenomenal.
That's probably his breakout performance.
Oh God, yeah. He's absolutely phenomenal
That's
in
what
that
got
role.
him noticed.
Oh yeah, he's an incredible actor. All right, trash talk.
Trash talk.
Did you guys think of anything?
Of course I did.
I thought of something.
We're gonna trash, Zach.
I thought of something. I got something. It's kind of
we
meta.
did the trash talk jingle.
Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3.
3, 4.
Trash,
Talking
trash,
about
trash,
trash, talking about trash,
motherfucking
trash.
Trash. I got something.
That's what's good.
My trash talk
Yeah.
is drumroll please. Trash talk.
Trash talk.
I'm really bad at thinking of trash talk.
Yeah, me
I always forget.
Yeah,
I
me
literally always forget. You can't have this though. This is mine. So I'm trash talking my inability to trash talk. It's really annoying.
It's the name of the podcast.
It is the name of the podcast, and I can't even cut out this segment, so it's got to stay. So trash talk. That's what I find annoying.
Shall I get my one?
Yeah, I guess.
Mother-loving English weather right now. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? It's first it's hot, then it's cold, then it's hot again.
The bloody weather.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an old man. The weather's terrible. Right.
But it is.
That's great. It's really annoying.
I'm doing it. I'm stupid, but it's mine. That's my trash talk.
Fair enough.
Go on, Oscar.
All
What's
right.
yours then?
Go on, Oscar.
Ooh,
You thought of one.
I think mine's gonna be. I think I might have done this one before.
Probably.
Probably have.
Is it your hat?
No, you know those white things. Those white things that come on. On top of pizza. Those little white discs with the 3 prongs.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what they're for.
What do you
They're
mean?
for
Pizza.
Yeah,
Holding the lid from
holding the
pizza.
lid from sticking to the pizza.
So it doesn't stick to the pizza.
But it keeps itself up, doesn't it?
No,
No.
Oh.
Oscar, you just trash talk.
Really, like you want a shitty pizza otherwise.
No, well, I didn't know.
Oscar's like, I don't like my pizza to be normal. I want the cheese to have stuck to the roof
Well,
of the
I
pizza
didn't know what it
box.
was for, so I guess I was.
Why is that bothering you? You just take it out of your pizza.
He's just there like, what the hell is this?
Every time. Oh no! Fucking another one of these things.
Well, you said the weather, and he came up with one.
Yeah, but these are legitimate things to be annoyed by. This is something that's helping your food stay good.
Well,
And even if you didn't know, why is it
I don't
annoying?
want plastic in my pizza.
What? The pizza you probably have has got worse ingredients than. And you're not eating them.
Yeah, I stand by my statement.
You sure? You get last chance to retake
I
it.
stand by my statement.
All right. Okay. Final bit. What are we reading? What are we watching? What are we doing?
Well, we kind of
Nothing.
talked about this in the
I
No,
thought
I
trash
got
talk is the
loads
last
of
thing we do.
No, maybe.
Let's just-
I got what we're reading the wrong way around.
Let's just do this then.
Oscar, calm down.
No,
Love.
I just.
We got 20 seconds.
What have
Fine.
I been watching?
I'll go first.
Go on.
I watched Snowpiercer. I watched Bronson.
Mhm.
I watched that TV show Nightwing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really like that. It's a YouTube only series. I watched Gone Girl because we're doing that for our drama exam.
Sorry, go on.
Because we're doing that for our drama exam, and it's cool. And then me and the guys, as in Gaming Run and us lads, we've been playing a bit of Tomb Raider multiplayer, which I thought was pretty fun. Yeah, it's good.
Mhm. I've been watching the film There Will Be Blood, which is pretty good.
Oh.
Pretty good. I've been reading this book called Just Kids. It's about. Do you know who Patti Smith is?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I know him. He's a great
This
guy.
singer, yeah. It's all about her life in like early New York and stuff like that, and she's like hanging out with Jimi Hendrix and all this stuff. It's really cool.
That is pretty cool.
Oski?
I'm recommend. Well, I'm. Wait, does it have to be good or bad, or can it just?
No,
Be,
just whatever, man.
I've started to watch the third.
What is it? The Pippa Middleton story about her butt. You watch.
I
Oscar
have
watched
been
the
watching that.
documentary
I have been
about
watching
Pippa
that.
Middleton.
No, very interesting. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was a really shit documentary.
But Oscar watched it because he's cool and independent.
I've been watching the third series of Skins,
Sure.
which
Right.
I'm not enjoying as much as the first two seasons because they've introduced new characters.
Is
How
it
dare
the
they.
generation? Oh no, this is the new generation. I like the new
No,
generation.
they have the first two seasons are the first generation.
I know. I do like the second generation as well.
I like the girl who
Was
she's Tony's sister in
Yeah.
the first one, and now she's like the main character.
Yeah.
Effie.
Effie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like. I
She
like
turns
Cook as
into
well.
quite a main character.
I like Cook.
Yeah.
Cook's cool.
Yeah, he's alright. Yeah. I don't like the weird tanned black haired guy.
The like Indian guy.
Yeah.
Oh!
He's creepy. Sorry.
Did you just call an Indian guy
Yeah, he was like-
tanned?
No tan hair.
No, he doesn't have tanned hair. He
Did
has
you say
black
tanned
hair.
hair?
No, I
How
said
how
tan.
does a person have tanned hair?
Well, I didn't want to
Blonde?
say.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, you guys cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
As far as I'm aware, that's
So,
that's it. We did
that's
another
it.
episode. Oh yeah,
Oh.
I'm thinking. Why do you always try and sign off before I sign off? You sign off after I sign off. I'm thinking next week's Lord of the Rings. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
What do you mean, look? What?
We'll just talk about Lord of the Rings.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. And Hobbit. Why not?
Yeah, we'll talk about.
Why
that.
not?
We'll talk about all that sort of stuff.
Slates.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Ah!
See, what did I say earlier? I said sign
Sorry,
off
Sam, you go first.
after I
Sam.
said sign off. Okay, thank you very
Bye.
much.
Bye. Bye.
You guys are the worst.
Bye.